So I'm just sitting over here in the PT Terrace Shopping Center. I'm under the First National Bank of Long Island sign, and some cunt in a Jeep, Jeep, pulls up license plate New York State, G as in George, W as in Walter, T as in Tango. And then it was numerics 7190. I put it up on whatchamacallit. And she puts the bright lights. I mean, I'm sitting in my Mini Cooper. It is right in my fucking eye. And so I put my hand up, then I give her the finger with my hand up, and nothing. Meanwhile, she's staring right in my car. So then I lean on my fucking horn with my arm up, and then whatever. Keep leaning on my horn. It's on Safety Patrol records that are over there. It's also on Meyer Court records for property management, which is closer. And so then she's like, "Oh, sorry," and I'm like, "Yeah, asshole." I was like you didn't fucking notice. And then somebody was just like, said something, and I'm just like, listen, I just call it how I fucking see it. I don't give a shit. So that's it. So that's how I'm sitting here. Then on the radio, the Source Companion comes Plush, Plush, the song, the band song. I thought it was Pearl Jam. Realize that's me. I'm Pearl and I'm in a jam. It's Stone Temple Pilots. Look at that. Now, there was a man by the name of Plush. He called himself Plushy, Plushy, when I worked at Merrill Lynch. He was the cashier, very tall, very professional, white gentleman. I mean, I guess you think he called himself Irish. And so I know Maria worked in that office. She was very flirtatious and provocative. It's just her character. Me, I'm very standoffish. I'm professional. I'll give you the time of day and I'll be respectful if you want to speak, which I always was. But as far as being, like, crossing the line and being sexual, absolutely not. Nope. I have no interest, and I definitely don't want to engage in that kind of crazy. But I've always been that way. So let's think about this. And it takes a really long time for me to warm up if I'm unsure of why you're coming to see me. So let's think about this. So is that, and then there's we built the city on rock and roll. Yeah, we sure did. I'm on the East, EAST, Atlantic, ATLANTIC. They call it the Lost City of Atlantis. They sure do. That's where I was born as Goddess Nyx. So GODDESSNYX. And then there's Atlantic Records, which has all of the Source Companion royalties and money-making machine that they run the city off of, like the other city. But it's the CI, the confidential informant is what we used to call it. It's also what Coptically the things are seeing. And then it goes into, it's what was being built with antennas and confidential informant information to keep you informed on the radio before I was born, collecting royalties, but I was born penniless. So my parents weren't partaking or being offered anything in New York. I don't know where all the money went. No idea. They've gotten zero share, zero royalty check. I have no idea where all of this money gets siphoned off to. But I can tell you I've never had any of it. I've never enjoyed any of it. None of it's been offered to me. As I sit here and I wait being harassed by the human equipment. What was driving that Jeep was a venereal disease disgusting. Now here's the thing. If you're in a sexual relationship with one venereal disease Polynesian thing that doesn't belong here. We'll say Korean and Chinese for that matter. They have a very specific look to them. And then you have a business partner, let's call it, who owns the Jeep, since I can't run license plates just because I have no access to anything. So if you're like a white guy without venereal disease in your face, and you have a thing for the disgusting exotic affliction called Koreans, Chinese, Polynesian, whatever, and she wants to run an errand and borrow your vehicle, I'm just letting you know the license plate of the driver and the thing it lent its car to run an errand are both up for execution. That's like lethal injection or like shot in the head. They'll come hunt you down and they'll be completely justified in your removal of life on this planet for playing these games with me and continuously harassing me.